How do the concepts of philosophy, religion, and science reinforce the concept of panentheism? Science, searching for the boundary outside of our universe. Religion, abundant in its belief, faith, that the universe was created. Philosophy, unable to shake the overwhelming logic that our universe had a beginning, perhaps, and will most probably come to an end. That is, its current elemental estate. Science, by searching for a boundary, is searching for an outside, something bigger than our universe, something within which our universe is located. If science finds this location, and I would add that it seems that we're getting closer to the conclusion in finding this particular location, if you will, this non-physical existence, this abstraction within which the universe lies. Science will most likely call it something other than God, other than the causative force, although it could adopt this title, causative force, for the forces are prevalent within scientific thinking. In essence, however, that is most likely what it will be. It is not an abstraction, then it would most likely not be the boundary of our universe, but just another layer of it. Science has already maintained that the universe is expanding at a large rate of speed. A further expanse of the mechanism we call the universe. Religion holds to the fundamental belief through faith of the creation of the universe. Something created it. A more omnipresent state of being exists than that of time and mentality. Religion was the first of the three realms to reach this conclusion, and therefore religion was the first to name this essence. But the name is not what is important. It is the idea of its existence. And if it doesn't exist, if the universe has no creator, nothing greater than itself, as in atheistic and pantheistic views would have, then why are science and philosophy so obsessed with understanding the concept of creation and why we exist? Purpose. Philosophy holds to the same premise as do science and religion, but not because of what it sees, nor because of what it believes. Philosophy holds to the concept of a state of being outside of a universe limited by matter and energy, because it is the most reasonable, logical concept available, which explains the very limits matter and energy impose upon ourselves. There it is, all three obsessed with the concept of an existence outside the mechanism called the universe. Why could this be so? Coincidence? All three obsessed with a greater reality? In essence, all three are searching for panentheism. All three are asking or seeking the essence of panentheism, seeking to learn of its nature, seeking to learn of the significance of our reality to the greater reality or the higher realms in the spiritual sciences. All three seek to understand what reality is submersed within and the interrelationship between the three. What do philosophy, religion, and science reinforce about the significance of existence? Life. Religion, life exists, asks why. Science, life exists. Why? Philosophy, life exists. Why? Life exists in reality, but why? Science hasn't told us, not completely. It doesn't know. It thinks it knows, but it doesn't. It views things in too much of a microcosmic sense to ever be able to theorize a reason for life. Most religions haven't told us why, not completely. They don't know why. They all have theories, but ultimately they don't know why. Western Middle Eastern religions tell us what to do, and even tell us to do so because we have been told to do these things. Still the question remains, why does life exist? Why was life created? Why did life evolve? What significance does life play in the greater scheme of things? How does life existing within reality affect the greater form of reality that exists beyond the boundaries of our universe? Science and religions of the West, Middle East have not been able to answer these questions, not completely. They all have paradoxes within them that are solvable. They have been dabbling in the examination of themselves in relationship to our existence within the universe. They have been dealing with the microscopic view, or biological, rather than the macroscopic view, or cosmic, universal. It is philosophy that must put together the microscopic bits and pieces of science and religion have accumulated over time. It is philosophy which must fuse the abstract with the concrete in order to rationalize why it is we exist. We're created / evolved. Philosophy, religion, and science are all obsessed with essentially the same question. Why philosophy, religion, and science? Reason, faith, and observation are all seeking an answer independently, but the answer most probably does not lie in one or the other. Pieces of the answer most probably lie in each. Pieces of a whole. The fusion cannot take place from too close a proximity. It will have to be established from a more distant viewpoint, from outside the universe. This point of view must originate from the point of abstraction, from our perception. The only area of the three capable of such a perspective is philosophy, i.e., metaphysics. Philosophy has little choice but to step forward and begin the task it was developed by the West to do. It must begin assembling the puzzle.